Zhangwan, you have failed to uphold your chastity. You seduced a married man, according to our ancestral rules, shall be put in pig cage and drowned.
Drown her! Drown her!
What is all this noise? What's going on?
Zhangwan, your conduct is improper. You seduced my man. Someone like you only lives to tarnish our village's reputation.
If Mei Nyang hadn't arrived in time, this wretch would have stripped me naked. I don't want to live anymore.
Shut up, scum!
I seduced him? He looks like a drowned rat. Even a hippo is better looking. Wasn't I just buying groceries? How did I get here? How did I become a fatty? Two tomatoes. This one.
Okay,
One more corn.
this is fresh.
Buy one.
Watch out!
Fatty! If we didn't want an excuse to execute you and take your family's grain, we wouldn't even look at you.
Enough. Quickly, inform the villagers. Prepare the pig cage for Zhangwan.
Yes?
Oh my gosh. I've traveled through time. Gosh, where have you sent me?
The time has come. To the pond!
Drown her! Drown her!
Fellow villagers, once this woman is dead, we'll divide up her family's grain. We won't have to go hungry anymore.
Yes, yes.
Village chief, sorry, but this is just too heavy to lift.
What's the matter, weaklings?
Fool!
Why don't you let me out and I'll do it myself?
Don't even think about it. Fellow villagers, a woman of such loose morals deserves to be drowned, doesn't she?
Yes, she does!
Fellow villagers, this woman of loose morals.
I am a proud 21st century independent woman. You think you can control me with your slander?
What are you doing? Let go! I am the village chief.
You covet my grain and conspired with the villagers to kill me. You're not fit to be village chief. Village chief. See ya.
You wretch!
Catch that woman! Catch that woman!
Catch me? Do you still want to eat or not?
Village chief, are you okay?
You think I'm stupid? If I kill you, all this grain will be ours.
So they're all after the grain. No wonder. I've eaten myself into this state. I'd rob someone too.
Get her!
Hey, wait. If you kill me, you'll only get a little grain. My family has a whole cellar of grain hidden away. If you let me go, all that grain is yours. So, judging by my figure, my family's food stores must be plentiful.
You're really willing to give us all your grain?
Of course I'm not. I'm just doing it to save my life. I have no choice.
Fine. We'll trust you one more time. Wretch. Hey, hurry up!
Stop pushing. I can walk myself. Hey. You wait here. I'll go get it for you.
Don't try any tricks. Just throw this junk away.
This is the groceries I bought. Hey. Corn, potatoes, sweet potatoes, tomatoes. They came through with me? Where did her family hide the grain? Nothing here either. Why are they all empty? They're all empty. Oh no.
You fat cow, are you done yet? Are you stealing stuff in there?
Come in. You're getting a bargain.
They're all empty.
Grab that woman.
Get her! Quick, quick!
Good thing I ran fast. I can't stay in this village anymore. But at least I have these treasures. I'll have plenty of chances to make a fortune.
Your Highness. Bear with it. Your Highness. The Yang Kingdom is truly treacherous, taking advantage of Dasu's drought and famine to launch a sneak attack.
There's a village ahead. Jishu, you take the villagers and evacuate first.
Yes, Your Highness. There's a pre-prepared shelter on the mountaintop. Your Highness, please go there to recuperate. I will come for you in a few days.
Where did this house on the mountain come from? Looks pretty nice, actually. Haha, anyone home? Anyone home? Seems like nobody's here. Then from now on, this place is my home. Haha. Living here must be really comfortable. Haha. Back in the day, I was a curvaceous beauty. I need to lose all this fat and become beautiful. This dynasty doesn't seem to have these crops. If I start growing these crops, then wouldn't I make a huge fortune? Wow, there's even a kitchen here. Wow. Wow. There's even rice. And flour, too. Haha, I'm just liking this place more and more. The porridge still needs a bit more time. I'll go take a bath first.
Jishu. This time, you've considered things quite thoroughly. I shall reward you handsomely. Just one dish, I'll reward you with 100 lashes. Jishu, since when? Did you understand such good taste? An undergarment? Jishu, how did you handle this for me? Is this what you prepared as clothing for me?
Why isn't there even any soap? There won't be a water monster, will there?
Who are you?
Oh my gosh, this face, this figure, these muscles, a perfect man.
Miss, what are you staring at? Get lost now.
This is clearly my bathtub, and you're telling me to get lost?
What do you mean? This is clearly my house.
Your house? The entire mountain is mine. You?
Isn't this?
I'll beat you to death, pervert. Beat you to death, pervert.
Let me explain.
Pervert.
Miss, let me explain.
Pervert.
Enough. You're just a country folk. You're rude and ignorant. Leave now, and I'll let it slide.
First of all, my name is Jongwon. Secondly, this is my bathtub. And third, I should be the one telling you to leave.
This rude country girl? How is she so strong?
You're hurt. This arrow is poisoned.
How do you know? Are you a physician?
No. But I've treated my dog before. Pulling out an arrowhead should be doable.
What? How dare you comparing me to a dog? And I'm warning you, keep your hands to yourself.
So just tell me, do you want it treated or not?
If we don't pull it out, I'll probably lose my arm. Fine, treat it then. I'm a grown man. Man.
Weakling.
This rude country girl? How dare she treat me so casually?
You're awake. Grown man. Now that you're up, get moving. We need to settle the bill. I'll let the vegetables and porridge slide. But my potatoes, sweet potatoes, and tomatoes were for planting. How do you plan to pay me back?
What potatoes and sweet potatoes? They're just some unheard of worthless wild fruits. Fine, name your price.
Plus the lodging fee and medical expenses.
You've got some nerve. Let me say this again. This house is mine.
Yours is your name on the deed? Does it answer when you call it?
You're twisting logic, shameless woman.
Pay up. I want 10.
Just 10,000 liang. Fine, I'll pay. Well, I'll pay in a few days.
If you're broke, stop acting rich. Look at how cocky you are. What, you think you're the crown prince?
I am... This woman's background is suspicious. I still need to stay here to recover. I must not reveal my identity. I am cocky.
No money is fine too. You've got a pretty face. And a decent figure. So. Then you can stay and be my bandit husband. You can use your body to pay me back slowly.
What are you doing? What? Don't tell me you expect me to chop wood too?
No. There's also fetching water, farming, weeding, and fertilizing. All of that is your job. I'm not running a charity here. As my husband in this stronghold, even if you were the emperor himself, you'd still have to work.
Chop wood? I'll chop you.
The sky is clear, the rain stopped. Looks like you think you're back on top again. You think you can threaten me? Work hard. I won't treat you badly. If you ever get a chance to go home, when your parents see how capable you are, they'll be so proud.
If my father finds out about you, your entire clan will be wiped out. If my injuries were healed, I wouldn't let a woman like you act so brazenly. In ancient times, Gu Jian endured hardship for revenge. Today, I, Yue Heng, chop wood to pay my debt. When Ji Shi leads the army up the mountain, that will be the day I take you and chop you into pieces. The day I get my revenge.
To plant crops, I need to find the right spot. Better think about what to eat first. Wild rabbits. Right, let's make some rabbit snares. In spring, look near trees and ridges. In summer, look high and in the shade. Yeah, this is the spot. Limited resources. I hope the little rabbits on this mountain haven't experienced the cruelty of man. Wow, so many fish. This is taking forever. Little fish, you can't escape. Take this, my primordial power. Steamed fish. Braised fish. Chopped chili fish head. There's another one, underage little fish. Guess I'll turn you into dried fish snacks. I'm back. I am so lucky. Keeping this husband of mine isn't so bad after all. This firewood needs to be split finer to burn easily.
Can't you see I'm injured?
That's why I'm a bandit. All right. Come with me. I have a gift for you. Come in. Come in. Drink it.
Trying to poison me? Isn't that a bit too blatantly obvious?
No. Buddy, you have a persecution complex. Even if I wanted to poison you, I couldn't be bothered to bury you. Just drink it.
No way.
I see what's going on. You're playing hard to get, aren't you? I've read plenty of novels like that. The male lead pretends he doesn't want to drink the medicine. But really, he just wants the female lead to feed him with her mouth.
You're not much to look at, but you are a woman after all. How can you be so vulgar?
Hey, since you don't want to drink the medicine, then I have no choice. I'll have to take some forceful measures.
What are you trying to do now? Wretch. What do you want? What do you want?
Man,
You.
it's time to take your medicine.
You don't come any closer. You. If you dare to disrespect me again, I will make you regret it. You vicious woman, how can you be so malicious?
You're all talk.
Dad. Mom. I have been unfilial. I have been unfilial.
Shut up. All right, remember to come out and eat later.
You want me to eat my last meal, you unruly woman? When my army arrives on the mountain, I will make you pay back 100-fold.
Hurry up.
I'll fight you to the death. She actually used the sword my father gave me to scale fish. When my injuries heal, I will definitely avenge you.
Hey. Not bad.
The injuries have healed a bit. Could it be the medicine from earlier is taking effect? Although this woman is unruly and ugly and unreasonable, her medical skills are quite good. What's wrong with me? I'm actually praising her. In the palace, there are so many skilled imperial physicians. What's a village woman compared to them?
Hey. Have some high-quality protein. Helps with wound recovery.
I won't eat it. The insult to my sword, I'll never forgive. What are you doing? Such a dirty stone.
What dirty stone slab? I've washed it many times. This is called stone slab grilled fish. You've never seen the world. Open your mouth.
Open your mouth. Her cooking has a unique flavor.
How does it taste?
It's barely edible. Since she wants to please me, I'll give her another chance. You know what's good for you.
After eating, remember to chop the firewood.
Clever, vicious woman. She even knows to brew medicine for me. She has some conscience after all.
As long as I drink these specially made herbal soups and with some exercise. In less than 10 days, I can lose weight.
It's been a few days since I last saw that woman. I'm feeling quite refreshed. My injuries have healed. It's just, I can only eat scraps and leftovers. But why hasn't Jishi arrived yet?
Hurry up, the shelter is just ahead. I wonder how His Highness's injuries are doing.
I don't believe it. I knew it. It's just a piece of wood.
Look at that woodcutter. Why does his figure look so much like His Highness? Your Highness! We pay our respects to Your Highness. Your Highness, what are you...
I am just stretching my limbs and understanding the people's hardships. Jishu, what took you so long? Stay here. Wait for that ugly and fat village woman to return and apprehend her immediately.
An ugly village woman? Your Highness, I heard down the mountain that there's a country woman on this mountain. She's 8 feet tall, looks like a monster, and as strong as an ox. She was driven up here for her bad conduct. Your Highness.
You wouldn't.
In the capital, countless noble ladies dream of becoming Your Highness's concubine. They are all first-rate beauties. Who would have thought that now Your Highness would actually be bullied by a country woman? Your Highness has sacrificed so much for Dasu.
Your Highness, we will surely avenge you.
To avoid her wrath, I haven't seen her for days. But today, I must wash away the humiliation of these past days.
What humiliation?
Your Highness, you never mentioned there were fairies up here.
This woman's aura is even more ethereal than the noble ladies in the capital.
Who are you? Why have you come here?
A few days apart, and you've forgotten who's in charge. Husband of my stronghold.
You. You're that vicious woman? How did you end up like this?
I'm just playing at being fat. Not like you, who's seriously weak.
Your Highness, are we arresting her? Since Your Highness is hesitant, I'll do it. How dare you, vicious woman!
Forget it. This woman is incredibly strong. The two of you alone are no match for her.
Hey, you're so barbaric. Do you even know the 3 obediences and 4 virtues?
Of course I do. I'm a model of the 3 obediences and 4 virtues.
Nonsense. Tell me, which ones do you follow?
The 3 obediences? Never gentle, never considerate, never reasonable. The 4 virtues can't be provoked, can't be criticized, can't be hit, can't be scolded. Every single one I follow to the letter. As for you, my husband of the stronghold, do you know the virtues of a man?
Preposterous. The words of the sages cannot be twisted like this.
Thank you for the compliment. I'll deal with you, the little one, first, then I'll deal with you, the big one.
Hey! First time I've seen His Highness so speechless. Rare. Truly rare.
You were lying on the ground quite comfortably just now. You only know how to act tough with me.
Your Highness. Plans have changed. Recent poor harvests for farmers have left the Dasu treasury empty. The rebels have taken advantage and allied with Yang. Now the foot of the mountain is full of enemy troops. For safety's sake, Your Highness cannot descend the mountain yet?
Yang Kingdom? 3 years ago, the Yang Kingdom was just a small border state. Now they dare to publicly humiliate the Dasu.
Your Highness need not worry. The court already has a plan.
Heaven will protect our Dasu. In this battle, Dasu will be victorious.
I am willing to follow Your Highness to the death. Dasu will be victorious. Dasu will be victorious.
You guys swore brotherhood in the Peach Garden.
They're my fellow villagers. They were chased by bandits a few days ago and haven't eaten for days. They came specifically to beg for a meal.
Begging?
Right. We're here to beg. We're beggars.
Beggars? You too? No wonder you're so short-sighted and full of hot air. Turns out you're a beggar too.
How dare you? Such a distinguished gentleman is obviously a...
Beggar. I'm a higher-tier beggar.
So you're all in the same line of work. Well, in that case, I may not have much money, but I can help fill your stomachs. I just steamed a batch of buns. Eat up. It's all you can eat. Don't be shy. Go ahead. Eat. Weren't you starving for days? Ah? You really were starving. Take your time. Don't choke. Don't cry. Hey, no need to be so grateful. It's fine. If you're still hungry, I can go get you more.
We're full.
Fellow countrymen, now that you've eaten your fill, you should get back on the road.
Hey, wait. You've got some nice muscles.
What are you doing? I'm saying, how can you still be so shameless, touching anyone you see?
Old prude. How about you all stay here?
This woman is usually wild and overbearing. Why is she so kind today? First giving them food, now offering them shelter? No. Hey, I'm talking to you. You actually want to stay here and become a bandit queen? And you want to keep our countrymen here as your bandit husband? Impossible. Not a single one of them is staying.
Man, what are you thinking? Your mind is full of filthy thoughts. I was thinking, since they all have such well-built muscles, they could go fetch water. Of course. They can't stay for free. This is my turf. Each of you needs to pay 100 Liang settlement fee first, then you can work.
What? Bandit.
After all, when we start planting crops, the workload will increase. It wouldn't be bad to find Yue Hung a few helpers.
Your Highness, this woman treats you like this. Perhaps I should return and bring back more reinforcements to take her away.
Take her away. You cook for me. This woman, she may be rude, unreasonable, and shameless, but she can cook, and her food is quite good. Why not let her stay on this mountain? And be my maid?
So who's the maid here, her or you?
Anyway, I can't leave the mountain right now. Having her around will help me blend in. Consider it a strategic retreat.
So, do we have a deal?
As you can see, these folks are low-ranking beggars. They can't even feed themselves, let alone pay up.
True. Tell you what, before I go, I'll give you a gift. Take out this trash. You're welcome.
Your Highness, she's...
What? You expect me to carry it? Take it.
Your Highness, you're... What are you staring at? You think I'm gonna carry it? Take it!
Minister G, don't you think the Crown Prince and that girl make a good match?
Nonsense. The Crown Prince is of noble birth. That girl may be decent looking, but she's crude. How could the Crown Prince ever be interested in a woman like that?
Ah! What are you doing?
Peasant, where's the assassin?
What? It sprouted?
Sprouted? What sprouted?
This
What is this?
sprouted chili seeds? Haven't you seen them before?
Chili seeds. So this is what came from your pile of wild fruit?
Oh, you poor thing. You've never even seen chili before. From now on, I'll show you the ropes.
There's something I must tell you. No matter who you were before, from now on you cannot casually interact with other strange men. It's improper.
Yes. Is that so?
Bold.
No wonder I smell something sour. So someone's jealous. No wonder you reacted so strongly when I said I'd keep those 3 today. You were so upset. What, afraid you'll lose your spot?
Nonsense. I have nothing to do with you. Why would I be jealous? Huh.
Hey!
How is this woman so strong when she's so thin?
Don't worry. I've always believed in one love for a lifetime. As long as you become my man, you'll be the only one in my eyes.
One love for a lifetime. That's an unusual idea.
Exactly. So once you're my man, don't even think about having a harem or anything like that.
You an unmarried girl. How can you be so forward?
A hug is forward? What about a kiss? The wedding night? Making babies?
You. Shameless.
Interesting. Just as I expected from the man I chose. So innocent. I like that. That rabbit smells delicious.
And this is what you wanted to show me? It smells completely bland. It's nowhere near as good as Palace.
Palace what? Kung Pao chicken.
Leftovers shipped from the Palace?
Oh, my apologies. I forgot you're just a little beggar. Considering you've barely had a full meal in your life, I won't hold what you said earlier against you. Go on, try it. Well?
Why does my tongue sting so much? You drugged it again.
That is the power of chili peppers.
Chili peppers? Yeah. Those wild berries you just ate.
Hey, slow down. I haven't had any yet. Save some for me. Hey, stop eating it all. Leave a little for me. I haven't even started. Hey, don't eat anymore. You're really not feeling the burn? Chili peppers. Burn at both ends, you know.
A little pain like this? I can handle it.
Maybe you should sleep with me tonight. After all, you ate so many chili peppers. You'll have the runs tonight.
No need. I'd rather share a bed with the wolves and tigers on the mountain than ever sleep with someone as frivolous as you.
Go suffer, you.
Don't tell me. She actually drugged it? Ah. Bad woman. I will have your entire clan executed. You and I are sworn enemies. At least she apologized quickly.
Miss, we've arrived.
Oh, it stinks so bad. Your Highness, the Crown Prince, how can you live in a place like this?
To answer your question, miss, according to those who serve His Highness, the Crown Prince has been staying in a shelter up in the mountains. However, by His Highness's side, there's also a peasant woman.
Duh. Just a peasant woman. When the time comes, I'll just find some excuse and have her killed. Brother Hang, Ruoksu has come to find you.
This way, man. This is the place. Once these crops start growing, not only will we have endless food, we can also sell them for money. Then I'll be well on my way to riches. Haha.
You're saying you'll grow these wild fruits? In this desolate wilderness? I advise you not to waste your effort. The climate in Dasu has been poor these past few years. Even staple crops struggle to survive. The common people can't even get enough to eat. Let alone these unfamiliar wild fruits. Their survival conditions will only be harsher.
Well, you guessed wrong. This type of crop not only has a short growth cycle and high yield, but it's also not picky at all about climate and soil. The most important point is, you don't have it here. What are you standing around for? Get to work.
Me? I.
Don't worry. After the harvest, I'll make sure you're well taken care of.
I don't even want it. The yield from these crops probably won't even be enough to feed you.
Get back to plowing. All right, get out of here, show off. Watch closely. Push it first, then put your foot on the shovel. This is called loosening the soil. Go figure it out yourself. If we plant this whole empty field with crops, the estimated yield is 10,000 pounds. Oh, in the terms of your time, it should be called 100 Dan.
100 Dan? You're saying just with these crops, we can produce 100 Dan?
Don't make a fuss. If I plant the whole field, it'll be even more.
No wonder back then, when I ate those wild fruit seeds, she reacted so strongly. Come to think of it, this woman is actually kind-hearted. If these crops spread among the people, how could there be famine in Great Sioux? How could the people live in unrest?
What are you spacing out for? Slacking off again?
Right, back to work. 100 Dan? 100 Dan. 100 Dan?
All done. Finally living the life of men farming and women farming. You hung not bad. I'll reward you tonight. Next stop. The king sent me to patrol the mountains. Finish the rest. I'll take a stroll through the mortal world.
Sounds strange and whimsical, but kind of playful.
Sigh.
Hey. We probably can't catch up. I haven't eaten in 2 days. I really can't walk anymore.
That fat woman actually dared to trick us. Not only did we not get enough to eat, but we're also being chased by Yang Kingdom soldiers.
What do you know? She's not fat now. Someone said they saw Jiang Wan on the mountain. She's so slim now, it's like she's a different person. She's even keeping a man up there. Her life is 100 times better than ours.
Wretch, taking our food to raise a man on the mountain? I'm gonna make her pay for this. Let's go find that wretch.
Are we there yet? We're in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing here. Did we get the wrong place?
We should be there soon. Miss, there's a house over there. Could this be it?
Let's go check it out. Help me up. Finally, we're here.
This is it. His Highness the Crown Prince lives here. Miss, from now on, you'll be the lady of this house.
Who wants this dump? In the future, I'm going to be the lady of the entire Great Sioux Empire.
Jiang Wan, you wretch. We finally found you. You even hired a servant.
She doesn't look like that wretch. Mainyang, we still need to be careful.
You don't know anything. When a woman loses weight, it's like she's a whole new person. Besides, in these mountains, only Jiang Wan's family lives here. If it's not her, then who? Look at that basket in her hand. That's the one Jiang Wan used to carry.
Is this house yours?
Of course. I am the lady of this house. You country bumpkins, get out of here now.
Wretch. It really is you.
How dare you hit me?
You bet I'm hitting you.
I am a princess.
A princess?
Her? A princess? Ha ha ha!
If you're a princess, then I'm the empress.
You.
Wretch, you think you can fool me?
Hand over the grain now.
Let go. What are you doing?
Give us the grain.
Get lost.
You ruffians, I'll fight you to the death.
Ah! Mine? Ow! You wretch!
Wretch this.
Ow!
Yeah. My eggs are crushed.
No future.
Hey, help me down, you.
You wretch!
There's a mosquito. You. What are you doing here? You guys. What are you doing here?
No one's here.
Just kidding.
Jangwan, weren't you feeling pretty smug? Let's see how cocky you are now.
What did she say?
I remember when Jangwan left. Her hair wasn't that long.
Who knows if this wretch is using some kind of trick? We'll know if we pull a few strands. Hey. Seems real.
Let me see.
Ah?
It does look real.
Let me have a look. It is real.
So, my mountain stronghold husband. Bow down before me. If you're not convinced, come at me.
Take a look at yourself. In broad daylight, soaking your stockings and clothes. How improper.
Now we can get in the water, right? You precious old fuddy-duddy.
You! I'll have your entire clan executed.
Go ahead, my entire clan is just me.
She's an orphan? No wonder her behavior and speech show no respect for propriety. Her background is tragic, and this is how I treat her. I'm sorry.
Wait, no. If we're playing clan elimination, as my mountain stronghold husband, wouldn't you have to die too? So you want us to die together as lovers?
You.
Hey, don't! Hey, Careful. Is this the legendary wet and wild look? Who could resist that?
Get your hand off. I've got you by the throat.
I could grab your throat too, you know. Great figure. And so innocent. You're mine. Hey, are you mad? Oh, come on. It's not like you'll lose a piece of meat. We're married.
Fine. Well, if a little touch won't cost me any meat, why not? Let me have a go.
All right.
Oh,
Then hurry up.
preposterous.
You're not a stranger. What's wrong with letting your own husband take a look, right? Husband?
You.
All right. I'll stop teasing you. Tonight, I'll make you grass carp sashimi.
Sashimi?
Never heard of it, have you?
You are.
You're blind as a bat, totally clueless. You don't even recognize your own auntie?
You're that fat woman. You've actually become so pretty.
Wretch, you came back just in time.
Hey, my Niang.
Time to stretch my legs.
Zhangwan, you wretch! You're using our food to feed this tramp. You wretch. Shameless.
Your food? How dare you say such shameless things?
Jiang Wan, you rotten scoundrel. You couldn't get Shui Huai in the village, so you came here to the mountains to keep this tramp. Someone like you doesn't deserve to live. You should just kill yourself. At least you'll save some face.
Hey, you old hag. Trying to morally blackmail me? Do I look like someone who has any morals?
You. Fine. I can ignore you keeping this tramp, but you can't live in this house. This is Qiantang village territory. I'm the village chief here. What I say goes.
The chief is right. Get out of here. And the stuff in the house stays right where it is. Get out.
Get out.
Get out!
Stay back.
What are you doing?
Practicing my dog-beating staff technique.
Yeah, wait. But there are no dogs here.
Oh, there are. The dog-beating staff beats dogs with every strike. I see this donkey day in and day out. Doesn't do a thing. All it does is kick you in the head. And now you've got your eyes on my house, huh? What's next? Do you think even the air needs you to slap a patent on it? You'd have to pay to breathe?
Jiang Wan's house has no deed. It should rightfully be handled by the local village chief. If you know what's good for you, get lost. Otherwise, if this goes to the magistrate, you'll end up in jail.
Hold on. Who says there's no deed?
Hey! You wretch, really getting into your role, aren't you? Only the magistrate can authorize the issuance of a deed. Don't tell me you think a village woman like Jiang Wan actually knows the magistrate.
Someone like Jiang Wan, the biggest official she could know, is probably the village chief.
He counts as an official? A talking ape would do a better job.
Watch your mouth!
Enough. If you two can't produce a deed, get out of our house.
Can you even read?
Here, Chief.
The wretch knows how to forge things. How could the magistrate possibly allow them to build here?
This seems to be real.
Huh?
Impossible. So what if you have a deed? This mountain belongs to our Qiantang village. Everything on this mountain still falls under our chief's authority.
Right. You still have to get out. I don't believe you could possibly produce a land deed for this entire mountain.
What if I can?
Are you crazy? A land deed for a mountain not only costs money, it requires the prefect's official seal. If a freeloading wretch like you can actually produce one, we'll kneel and call you Grandpa.
Then call me Grandma first.
You three, pick your spot.
Pick your spot.
Bluffing. Let's see what he can possibly pull out.
Why waste so much breath on these bandits? Let's just do it. Beat them down the mountain. Beat them until they beg for mercy. Unrecognizable even to their own mothers. Too heavy. No, it doesn't feel right. We don't have any land deed. They're clearly just trying to steal from us. Unbelievable. So they want to see who's the bigger bandit? Then let's show them. This is...
Fake. I've been around. Naturally, I need some skills to get by.
You really know how to act? You think scribbling a few words will fool anyone? A deed for an entire mountain isn't something a village woman and a tramp can just have.
This deed is real too.
What? How could they possibly know the prefect?
This isn't the prefect's seal.
Ha! I knew it.
This is the Imperial Court seal.
Huh?
Even harder to get than the prefect's.
You've got some nerve. You dare forge the Imperial seal? Aren't you afraid of losing your head?
Wait, this ink isn't even dry yet.
It's humid in the mountains. That's normal.
Let's get out of here. We'll let them off for now.
Hey, you three have short memories. Who was it just shouting about returning to their roots?
Jiangwan, didn't you used to have a thing for me? I can be yours today. Just let me go. Them...
What a load of bullcrap. With a husband as handsome as mine. Why would I look twice at trash like you? Neil.
Grandpa.
Grandma.
Good boy. Get lost.
Did you really? Like him before?
Yeah. Wait, no, I was just joking. You're not really mad, are you? She was a curvaceous beauty. How could I possibly have liked him? It's a total disgrace. Yue Heng.
What? You?
What you? Force works both ways. It wasn't on purpose. I got groped too, so we're even. What are you laughing at?
I'm not laughing. Who's like you?
Wait a minute, did we forget something?
No. I'm really not Jiangwan. Hengja. Henge. Who are you?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Ahem. Our young lady is the Prime Minister's legitimate daughter, the first beauty of Dasu, personally granted the title of Junju by His Majesty.
Where are the others? I don't see anyone else with you.
Hengja. Why do you have some clueless wretch following you around? You are a...
Junju. Traveling alone, titles don't matter.
But this clueless wretch.
Calling me wretch over and over, you're addicted to it, aren't you? Today, I'm gonna fix that nasty habit of yours.
Ah, Hengji, save me.
You're protecting her?
No, I just didn't want you to dirty your hands. Get down the mountain.
Hengji, I came up this mountain just for you. And on this lonely peak, no one is here to take care of you. Right, Hengji?
Clucking like a hen, are we? Who says my husband has no one to take care of him? He can take care of me.
You too. Husband? Hengjo you.
That's right. Your Heng has a wife now.
It must be you, this wretch, who seduced Hengji. Otherwise, how could Hengji possibly fall for someone like you, wretch?
Shut up. Get down the mountain.
Hengja, Rokshu can take care of you. I swear, just let me stay here. I'll do anything. Hengja.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Henge is just being deceived. That's why he's protecting this wretch. As long as I can stay and be alone with Hengji, I'm not worried about the chance to make him fall for me. I'm sure.
1,000 liang a day to stay.
Are you brigand? The best inn in the capital costs only a few dozen liang a day. This dump of yours wants 1,000 a day?
2,000 a day.
Are you crazy?
3,000.
Hey. Deal. Once Henge falls for me, I'll just find some excuse to kill this shameless wretch and get my money back.
Go on. First, go water those little vegetables over there.
You country bumpkin! Have you no shame? Our princess can't do such menial work.
Don't want to do it? You can leave the mountain.
If you don't want to do it, you can leave the mountain.
I'll do it.
After you're done, remember to go to the woodshed and boil a pot of hot water. Later, I'm going to take a romantic bath with my husband.
This wretch.
Care to explain about your princess sister?
We've met a few times before.
You're just a little beggar who scavenges for leftovers. How could you possibly know the princess? Unless... you worked as a servant in the Prime Minister's residence?
That's right. The princess saw how handsome and charming I am and started chasing after me like crazy. I couldn't help it once we got down the mountain.
That does make some sense. But from now on, since you have me, you're not allowed to get close to any other women. Got it. Good boy.
Of course I know.
Wow. They've already grown back this fast?
Oh my god, I've never seen crops grow this quickly.
We're about to get filthy rich any day now.
The people of Dasu will never have to suffer from famine again.
Yeah. Oh, little sprouts, grow up quickly. Oh, you've grown so big.
Having you is a blessing for all of Dasu.
This wretch just showed up out of nowhere with no background to speak of. Those land deeds and property titles of his were probably stolen from somewhere.
These two wretch actually pulled one over on us, and they still have leftover grain to plant.
Heaven is helping me. Now that we've found it, it's all ours.
Everyone, get up! Hey, don't move. That wretch, she set up traps. We're done for.
The village chief is here.
Let's do it!
We'll steal all your vegetables. Let's see how cocky you are then. Yeah. I want to watch you and that wretch starve to death on this mountain.
Starve them to death? Ow! Ow! Who's there?
Say that again. Who do you want dead?
Huh, you little tramp. You used a fake deed to run us in circles, and now you dare show up alone?
Perfect timing. Tie him up. We can use him to threaten Zhangwan.
That woman has your back, right? Let's see this time if she saves you or saves herself. You tramp, you better cooperate. It'll be easier on you. You kicked me?
You weak? Can't even handle a tramp. You can stay in that house, but you have to give back. All the grain.
That's right. That woman almost starved us to death down the mountain. Not just the grain. You owe us money too.
Yeah.
Fine. How much do you want?
100 liang.
Pathetic. 103 liang.
Right, 103 liang. Not a single coin less. Otherwise, we'll spread the word about Zhang Wan keeping this brat around all over Dasu.
With my reputation as village chief, if this gets out, I'll make sure it ruins your reputation. In all of Dasu, there won't be a place for you.
What a fine Dasu. No place for me. Okay. But you'll have to come and get it yourselves.
Trying to scare me? I don't scare easy. I was caught off guard before. Otherwise, do you think I'd lose to a tramp like you?
Let's get him.
Get him! Yeah!
Get him.
Ha! Can't catch me! Can't catch me! I told you, this man's all bark and no bite. This jade pendant must be worth a fortune. Right? That wretch Zhang Wan bought it for him.
What do you mean, bought it for him? That's our money. We'll find a pawn shop and pawn it. To make up for our losses.
I'm afraid. No pawn shop would dare take my jade.
Quite the boast? Who do you think you are? What, the Emperor? You, a brat, are awfully cocky.
Read the characters on it.
I can't read.
Give it here.
A worthless piece of jade. Thinks it can scare us?
I thought it was something special. It's just a pendant carved with the name of the state and the character Su. Anyone with money can have that done. You think we don't know that?
Turn it over. Village chief, what do you see? Tell us.
The back of the jade, carved with the state's name, is indeed not that rare. But to have one's name carved upon it, that is reserved for the royal family. Need I say more?
Your Highness.
I, on this incognito journey, have finally witnessed what barren lands breed unruly people.
Zhu Huailai is holding. Mainyang. I failed to recognize your eminence. I didn't know your highness was here. I deserve to die. Please forgive me, your highness.
Your Highness.
Your Highness, please spare us. We didn't mean it. It was Zhang Wan. That woman insulted us first.
Yes, Your Highness. Don't be fooled by that woman's appearance and be deceived.
If I hear one more word that slanders her, it won't just be stabbing you in front. That's simple. I heard you want to destroy this land.
No. Your highness, we came here to see if this land has been planted properly.
Yes.
Well then, I have a good job to give to you.
Good.
Your Highness. You've been away for many years. You should know that now is not a good time for farming. Why are you following that woman's nonsense?
Zhang Wan.
What, dirty bowl, clean bowl?
I said her name is Jiang Wan. Jishi, the crops she grows, can save our Dasu from a crisis.
How is that possible? But Your Highness, you and that Miss Jiang are living together on the mountain. If word gets out, it would damage your reputation, Your Highness.
You're right. So I will take full responsibility.
Responsibility for what?
Marrying her.
What? No, Your Highness. I meant it would damage your reputation, not hers.
As the crown prince of this nation, and as a man, I must live up to the word responsibility. Besides, I've already been physically intimate with her.
Your Highness, You fool.
All right, enough. My mind is made up. You just make sure they finish the planting, then kick them off the mountain. And you, don't come back up here either.
But Your Highness,
So, catch anything big? That's strange. I could have sworn I just heard a noise from the trap. How can there be nothing?
Zhang Wan, I have something important to tell you.
Yueheng. What kind of husband calls his wife by her full name like that? That's not how a proper gentleman behaves.
All right, my dear wife. Look at this. Then you'll understand.
This jade... This jade...
This jade pendant of mine, everyone in Dasu knows this jade pendant. I hope she won't be too scared when she finds out who I am. And she doesn't need to be subservient to me.
Looks pretty ordinary to me.
Didn't you see the inscription?
Yeah, I saw it. What about it?
Is this it?
Oh. Top quality mutton fat white jade. Where did you find this? You got lucky, buddy. Why are you giving it to me? Well, I won't say no.
It's not.
I didn't expect my mountain stronghold husband to be so good at creating little surprises. A reward for you. Keep up the good work.
Again? They're back? This is never ending.
You. Who are you people?
I am the second prince of the kingdom of Yang.
Another prince?
So you're just 3 commoners. Kill them.
Wait.
Spare us, Second Prince. Your Highness, Your Highness, Your Highness! I have a way to help you defeat Dasu.
Speak.
Your Highness. In a cabin on that mountain, a man and a woman are living. The woman is greedy for wealth and lust. And the man is none other than the Crown Prince of Dasu.
Your Highness, you are far too precious to be doing this kind of manual labor. Let me.
Can you handle it?
I've fought countless battles by your side. On the list of top fighters, my name is well known. This kind of simple task is nothing.
Kill!
Put it down. If Zhang Wan sees this, she'll scold you again.
She dares to scold you. You are the Crown Prince.
A prince who breaks the law is no different from a commoner. All right? What is it?
Your Highness, those 3 people have finished planting the field. I've already sent them down the mountain.
Little beggar. You're back again. Are you hungry again? What would you like to eat this time?
He's not a little beggar. He's here to help me. I have a surprise for you.
A surprise? You got me another surprise?
Brother Hang.
You cleared another plot?
Mm-hmm.
You did all this by yourself?
Pretty much.
See? Taking you in as my bandit husband was a good call. Good job. A reward for you. Keep up the good work.
Well,
Let's head back then. What's wrong? You were happy just a moment ago. Ugh, men are so hard to read. Ugh. Beef. Meat. Stir-fried beef with peppers. Tomato stew with beef brisket. Chaos Hand-style beef hot pot. Haven't had that in ages.
where are you going?
To buy a cow. I'll treat you to beef hot pot tonight. Ha ha.
Killing cattle is a serious crime. Besides, he might not even give it to you.
Who said I'm going to kill the cow? Watch this. Mister. Your cow here has unsteady steps. Its body is weak. It's obvious it won't last the time it takes for an incense stick to burn.
Little girl, what nonsense are you spouting? Are you blind? Your eyes are sharp, miss. You really know your cows. And you're quite pretty, too. But how did you know my cow is about to kick the bucket?
Well, you see, I'm the kind of person who's always kind-hearted. In a little while, you just bring this cow over to me. I'll give it a proper send-off.
Understood, understood.
In this world, nothing is impossible. If there is, it just means you don't have enough money.
Where did you get the money?
I have magic.
Ah!
In a cabin on that mountain lives a man and a woman. The woman is greedy and lustful. And the man is none other than the Crown Prince of Dasu.
A crown prince living in a rundown shack? There must be something fishy going on. If I can get to the bottom of this and accomplish a great deed, there will definitely be a day when heads will roll. Oh no. I mean, make a name for myself. A greedy and lustful woman. With my looks and wealth, winning her over will be a piece of cake.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, hey! Just leaving like that?
Oh, you're awake. I thought you were dead.
You two, save me. Please save me. I still have a lot of money. I'll give it all to you.
Your outfit, why? This looks a lot like my enemy. Makes it hard to want to save you.
It's a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding. I'm originally from the border of Dasu. There's constant war over there. I fled here to escape the chaos. As long as you help me, I'll do anything.
Really? Really, I mean it. even shoveling manure. Bear with it for a moment.
Where did this come from? Tramp? So dirty. Hey. You wretch. Don't think that Heng really likes you. If you know what's good for you, get lost. Perhaps I, the princess, can spare your life.
God really scattered brains all over the world, and you're the only one holding an umbrella.
Ah, you dare call me brainless?
So what if I insult you? If you don't like it, I can even hit you. Looking all fool and idiot, yet you're always trying to seduce men. Look at your big face. It could hold mountains and rivers. If you're really that bored, just shake your head and listen to the water sloshing around.
You
what?
I
what? You're no good. And your mouth is no good. I think you're just like a monk's wooden fish, born to be beaten.
You wretch! As a woman, how dare you spew such filth?
It's only clean if you let it out. If you swallow it, your heart gets dirty. I think inside your heart, you've built a septic tank.
Country bumpkin, mind your manners!
I have no manners. What's there to mind?
What do you think you're doing? Let go! How dare you lay hands on me? My father is the Prime Minister. He could snap his fingers and have you killed, you wretch. What's wrong, scared now? Not yet.
Shut up.
I am the Junju.
In my personal values, everyone is equal.
Miss! You wretch! How dare you strike the Janju?
Trash. Should have been thrown out long ago.
I'm going to tell to my father, kill you!
Oh, I'm so scared. Go set up a pot for me. I'm having hot pot tonight.
You bye. I'm here to save you.
Your Highness, your guess was correct. The person Miss Zhang brought back is indeed not a commoner from the border. We're still investigating his exact identity.
Tell me, why are these two at odds?
Which two? The Junju spoke out of turn first, and Miss Zhang overstepped her bounds later. But Miss Zhang clearly knew the other party was the Junju, yet she still dared to act so recklessly. That is indeed bold.
She not only knows Zhou Ruoxu's identity, she also knows Zhou Ruoxu is pursuing me. So she disregards propriety to target her specifically. She's jealous.
Your Highness is most wise.
Hey, when you've held a girl's hand someday, you'll understand naturally.
Hey. Your Highness, you are mistaken. Your subordinate back then also had a first love. Thinking back to those days, me and that girl.
Investigate that man's identity and purpose. Do not alert the enemy.
Not you. You.
Wow, this is exactly the taste I remember. Heng, come try the hot pot.
So much beef. Why would you insist on eating this kind of disgusting stuff?
Oh, come on, it's been washed clean.
No.
Come here. It's really good.
This kind of thing offal has such a strong, fishy smell. The seasoning is even harder to get right. Even a beggar wouldn't eat it.
Just try it first. It's absolutely delicious.
You call this delicious? I'd rather starve to death, die out there, jump off this mountain, than ever eat something like this. Not a single bite. It's actually delicious.
This woman is actually mistreating my heng like this, feeding him such low-class food.
As the crown prince of a nation, this is so undignified. It's an embarrassment to all of us, the royal princes. You like that man, huh?
Heng was mine to begin with.
All right then. Let's make a deal. You help me gather information, and I'll help you win back your heng.
Deal. It smells so good. Fetch a bowl for this princess.
Here, get one for me, too.
Oh dear. What bad luck. There's only one bowl left, and only one serving of food. Which one of you wants it?
Naturally, it's me.
On what grounds?
I'm a princess. You're just a tramp. What are you competing with me for?
You, a princess? Well, I'm a refugee.
Hey, you're really putting me in a tough spot. All right, here's an idea. We'll hold an auction. Highest bidder wins. How about this? You guys can bid on it. Highest bidder wins.
Auction? Are you out of your mind?
Exactly. Not just the food is up for auction. The woodshed is also going to be auctioned. Whoever pays the most gets to stay there. Who agrees?
I agree.
You're not even staying there. What do you know? Come on, come on. Starting bid is 200 liang. Minimum raise is 100 liang. One successful bid can get you the treasure you've been dreaming of. Let the auction begin.
Hold on. Brother, before you start an auction, don't you do market research? Huh? 200 liang for a bowl of beef?
300 liang.
400 liang.
600 liang.
1,000 liang.
No, we still have to bid on the woodshed later. Can't spend too much money on food.
1,000 liang going once. 1,000 liang going twice. 1,000 liang sold. Sold. Next up is the woodshed.
5,000 liang per day. Not a single copper less.
That's our princess for you. She's just loaded. No one can compare. The woodshed is yours.
Hey. Hey!
The beef.
Worth it.
Hey, wait. You border people, don't you prefer raw food?
We border people. Do love raw food.
Ah, that's right then. This here you can't eat. This can't eat that.
What?
Beef intestine sashimi. Oh, no need to thank me. To preserve the intestine's original flavor, I made sure during preparation to keep the original ingredients. You'll love it.
Was that on purpose or an accident?
You guess.
Slipped. Hey, my friend. My friend, I can see you're handsome and dashing, a peerless talent, dignified and extraordinary. One look tells me you're no mountain farmer. Why? Live in seclusion here?
Naturally, because this mountain holds treasures found nowhere else.
I knew there were extraordinary treasures here. I knew it, for a prince of Dasu to flock to it. To endure humiliation and stay, it must be some kind of rare treasure. If I take this treasure back to our Yang kingdom, I bet in the future, who would dare call me foolish? All right then. It won't be in vain for me to endure this humiliation. Still gotta. Hurry and find this treasure. A crown prince doing such menial work, beneath you. Men all like gentle and caring girls, you like this, are much better than that wild village woman.
Tell me something I don't know. Brother Hang, have some water and rest.
My mother only had one son.
That country bumpkin Jang Wan? How could she make you do such menial work? If outsiders found out, wouldn't that disgrace you?
Then you do it.
Me, I just think these...
Should be chopped more evenly, thinner. Thanks.
Hey, got it. Don't you know how to treat a lady? How can you make a girl do such menial work?
Almost forgot. You, don't just stand around either.
Hey, listen. It's okay, miss. You rest. I'll do it. If you're really that bored, you could pour me some water. But don't fall for me.
You're overthinking it.
It seems this man is extremely cunning. We definitely can't start with him. No need to be surprised. This is just my everyday wear.
You seem like a peacock.
I'm doing it on purpose. Looking good?
But I like lean, mean fighting machines, not peacocks.
Hey, back where I'm from, I'm the strongest fighter. The best of the best.
Ah.
I see that eager look in your eyes. Want to learn? I can teach you?
Really? I'm using an axe. I won't hurt you, will I?
I'm the strongest fighter back home. You can't possibly hurt me. Today, I'll show you a few moves.
Sorry about that. Let me pull it out for you.
Don't pull! Ah!
Sorry about that.
Thanks.
I'll just use a sword. Here we go. I told you, I'm just not cut out for martial arts.
I told you. I'm just not cut out for living.
Having fun, are we?
Of course. Farming is so boring. Then this guy shows up. Not only did he give us money, but he's also good for a laugh.
He's not who he seems. Stay away from him.
I know that, of course. He's from Yang country.
You're pretty sharp.
But I am curious. Why is he hiding his identity and staying close to us? Ah, you're not jealous because you saw me playing with him, are you?
Wishful thinking.
Then why do you keep flipping back to this page?
This page is profound. I want to read it a few more times.
Huh. Really? All right then.
Having fun?
Now this is what I call fun.
Useless thing.
As the old saying goes, to win a man's heart, you must first win over his stomach. If you could cook too, I believe he would definitely take notice of you.
You mean to say he'd be impressed, right?
Same difference.
As long as you can make Hengji fall for me, I'll give you anything you want.
You said it.
Except me.
I didn't say I wanted you.
Tch.
I don't want fame, fortune, or money. I just ask that after you two are together, you put in a good word for me. Help me gather some information. How about it?
Deal. Hey.
What are you doing here?
What, you can come to the kitchen to cook, but I can't?
Of course you can. As a distinguished guest paying 5,000 liang a day, how could you not be allowed to cook in the kitchen?
Once I learn the skills and make Henge unable to live without me, I'll kill that country bumpkin right away.
Hey. Yoheng loves spicy peppers. I should add a lot for him. Oh, why is there no water? I need to get some. Oh, right. Don't touch the peppers. Peppers can bite.
Humph. You think I'll listen just because you said so? I am a princess. Scaring me with vegetables that bite? You think I'm a child? So this is Yue Heng's favorite pepper. Add a bit more. Why does my nose hurt so much? What? Why do my eyes feel weird too? I can't open my eyes. I'm blind! Yubai, where are you? Someone help, I'm blind. Yubai, where are you? Yubai!
What's wrong?
My eyes, I can't see.
What did I tell you? I told you not to touch the peppers.
It must be you, you wretch. You wretch. You drugged the food, didn't you? I'll kill you!
What drugs? Just hurry up and use water to wash your face.
Water! Quick!
Hey, wait, this water is...
Have you no sympathy? The young mistress is like this. What's wrong with giving me some water? Young mistress, here's water.
Pour it on me, do it!
Could you not... Let me finish my sentence. Pouring hot water on pepper burns makes it hurt more.
This is too much.
Second Prince, they humiliated you like that. Do you think they've already figured out who you are?
Impossible. I've hidden my identity so well. How could they have discovered it?
So then what's your plan, Second Prince?
Since the soft approach didn't work, we'll have to get tough. We'll find an opportunity to capture them both. Torture them. We'll force them to reveal the treasure's whereabouts. Stop right there. What are you doing here?
I've been fetching water.
Then, our conversation just now, did you hear it?
A little bit.
So, when we said we'd capture you guys and torture you for information, did you hear that part?
I hear you now.
Ha 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 ha. Well, since you found out, there's no need for me to keep pretending. Open your eyes wide and see who I really am. This is the token that signifies a prince of the Yang Kingdom. And on the back, my name is inscribed.
SB?
What? Songbo. My name, Yang Songbo. I am the second prince of the Yang Kingdom.
Second prince. She's all alone right now. Why don't we capture her and use her to threaten Yue Heng?
What are you waiting for? Get her!
What's this? So it's a numbers game, huh?
Ha 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 ha. So what if it is? If you have the ability, you can find some help too. Let go of me. Ganging up on me, huh? If you're a real man, fight me one-on-one.
Hey! Sorry about that. Not a man. Talk. How many of you are hiding around here?
There's one person.
11 people. Where are they hiding?
Not 11 people, it's one person.
21 people. You Yanggu people are pretty bold.
Are you crazy? It's just one person.
91 people and you still dare to insult me?
Hey, it sounds like he said...
Stay out of this. When it comes to interrogation, I'm the expert.
250. One person.
251 people. You're way too arrogant. Tell me, what's your real purpose for coming here?
Of course it's to... to admire Dasu too much, so we came specifically to learn from Dasu.
To annihilate Dasu. Say that again.
Learn.
Annihilate.
Learn.
Annihilate.
Learn.
It seems like he might be saying, learn.
I know that, of course. I was doing it on purpose.
Oh man, never crossed a woman. That was truly terrifying.
Not your average kind of terrifying.
Your Highness? Does she not also treat you like that?
Of course not. I am her husband, after all. Take him away. Keep a close eye on him.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Heng.
Don't mention it. Hey.
You again?
Heng's not exactly the strongest guy. If someone of your weight fell on him, you might break him. So this kind of heavy work has to be done by me.
You.
Why are you staring like that? You look like a frog. If you're done with that, go fetch water.
Why do I have to do everything? What about that countryman?
Him? He's badly injured. So this kind of heavy work is all on you.
Go. Just go.
Fetch water. Water the fields. Pick up the pace. Chop wood. Don't break my stuff. Dry the vegetables. Did you eat your food or feed it to the pigs?
Miss, what's wrong?
You buy. I want to go home. I can't stay here anymore.
It's all that woman's fault. Making you, miss, do all this hard labor.
Right. It's that woman. She's just taking advantage of Heng's favor. I must think of a way to have her executed. This time, no one can save her. Ah.
Finally, it's done.
I've never seen a crop grow this fast, and the fruit is so big.
Well, who do you think planted it? What do we do next?
Of course. Sell it for money. Come one, come all. Don't miss out. Fresh fruit, sweeter than the star of the pleasure house. Fresher than Consort Yang's light cheese. Cheaper than a divorced man, even cheaper than what the rice and wheat sellers are offering.
Where did Miss Jiang learn that sales pitch? That's quite something.
She's always so unpredictable.
Hey ma'am, take a look. All fresh produce, fruits you've never seen before. Steam them, fry them, roast them. They're delicious.
Get lost, daring to sell these strange wild fruits. You'll be responsible if someone gets poisoned. How unethical.
Which sewer grate was left open? Letting this old busybody out. You don't know quality.
What? The Emperor is here. Let's go.
Come one, come all, don't miss out.
Your Majesty, if you are concerned about the Crown Prince, this humble official could have searched for him. Now that Yang has provoked war, the situation in Great Su is unstable. Why must you travel incognito yourself?
I once traveled the land with the late Emperor. This is nothing. Besides, aren't I accompanied by you, Chancellor, and General Z?
Your Majesty?
Say no more. Outside, just call me Master.
Ah, yes.
Let's go.
Recently in the city, why have so many guards been added?
You don't know? Yang has attacked. The enemy army has reached Great Su's border. They've been provoking us for days. The court still does nothing, not sending a single soldier. I don't know. What's the use of just adding guards inside the city?
Boss, 3 bowls of wonton soup, please.
Hey boss, I'll have a bowl too.
Coming right up.
Then why isn't the court sending troops? They're just causing unnecessary panic among the common folk.
Panic is the least of it. Many have lost their lives and many more have fled south to escape the famine. What good are the people in the court anyway? All they know is how to indulge in pleasure.
Nonsense. Who says the court only cares about pleasure? If the provisions weren't ready, how dare those Yang punks act so arrogantly?
Slandering the court in public, spreading rumors about court affairs. Do you have a death wish?
Me? Am I going to lose my head too?
Who are you people?
No need to be afraid, everyone. We're just merchants passing through from out of town.
From out of town? No wonder you don't know anything. Have you heard? The Emperor is only interested in pleasure. The court has no capable soldiers. That's why they keep delaying sending troops.
Nonsense. How can such absurd rumors spread among the people? This is clearly an attempt to smear the court.
An army marches on its stomach. Provisions must come first. In warfare, logistical preparation is the most important thing. Even the finest general. If the provisions aren't ready, can only wait.
Hey. It's the unrest caused by the war that leads to such speculation. Don't take it to heart, everyone.
We're not from the court. How would we know what the court is thinking?
Let's go.
Rest assured, sir, once the provisions are fully prepared, we will surely defeat the enemy state.
The court is truly foolish.
What did you say?
I said the Imperial Court is truly useless. Just stock up on biscuits and be done with it.
A wild village woman, just spouting nonsense.
Let's go.
Why would we need to prepare any provisions? Just have the soldiers carry enough biscuits. Wouldn't that be enough? Then we can go deep into enemy territory, move freely, and catch the enemy off guard.
Miss, these biscuits you mentioned earlier, what are they?
You don't even know what biscuits are?
Sir, don't listen to her nonsense. In warfare, logistics are of utmost importance. That's just wishful thinking.
Just because you're ignorant doesn't mean it's impossible.
Even biscuits can't be preserved for long. Do you want our soldiers to starve on the road?
Sir, I think this person has ill intentions. I say we report her to the authorities.
Not only are you ignorant, but you want to arrest people over a disagreement? Even the Emperor isn't this arrogant.
You!
Hey. Miss, don't be angry. This is my steward. Just now, he was just joking with you.
You seem reasonable. I won't stoop to their level.
Miss, you are beautiful and kind-hearted. Could you finish what you were saying?
Since you have some sense. Come, have a seat. Let me explain it to you slowly. While regular provisions won't work, these biscuits can completely solve these problems. They're not only simple to make, easy to carry, but also have a long shelf life. Most importantly, you don't need to make a fire to use them.
If what you say is true, then our great Sioux army could come and go as we please. Unstoppable.
On the march and in battle, running out of provisions is a constant worry.
If what you say is true, our Dasu army would be invincible.
My lord, you mustn't. If the troops eat such meager fare, they'll tire of it in less than a month. They'll lose the will to fight.
You have a point. This method is still too one-sided.
The second proposal.
This little bit? It's not even enough for me alone. I think you're just causing trouble on purpose.
Who do you think you are? Every time I say something, you have to contradict me. Are you a spy from Yang?
No, you're talking nonsense. My lord, I meant no such thing. I don't believe a word this woman says. My loyalty is absolute. I'm saying this. This really isn't enough.
Who said this is all I have? I've planted more up in the hills. I have another 200 Dan. That should be enough for emergencies.
Excellent. I'll take it all.
Why do you need all of it? Do you have that many mouths to feed?
I'm a merchant. I have some dealings with the authorities.
Profiteer. Crooked merchant.
How dare you?
That's just business. Then take us up the mountain to have a look.
Sure, follow me.
This girl has quite the grip.
Mister, your physical condition isn't great. You can't stay cooped up at home all year. You'll die early.
How can you say that? Where are your manners? Talking nonsense, shooting your mouth off.
You'll die even sooner.
You!
I'm just telling the truth. Look, you've only walked a few steps, and you're already sweating buckets, pale as a ghost. Clearly, it's from years of overwork.
Miss Jiang is quite right. I am indeed sick with worry. In recent years, natural disasters have been relentless. The people are starving, and morale is low.
That problem is easy to solve.
These natural disasters are decided by the heavens. You, a country bumpkin, you really think you can do anything?
I can't control the disasters, but I can grow food. My crops aren't picky about climate or soil, and they yield a lot. If every household plants them...
There'd be no famine. Those unknown wild fruits of yours. How much could they possibly yield?
I planted less than 3 mu of land and got about 200 Dan, a unit of dry measure.
Less than 3 mu, only 200. Dan?
What? 3 mu of land that can produce 200 Dan of grain? What kind of miracle is this?
If what Miss Jiang says is true, you are a blessing to Dasu.
Yes.
Miss Jiang, are you married? I have a son, about your age. I wonder if you'd be interested.
Thank you for your kind offer, sir, but that won't be necessary.
This.
Why does that figure look so familiar?
Sir, you're overthinking it. He's just a country bumpkin. How could you have met him? Turn around. Mr.
Heng? What are you doing here?
Father? What are you doing here?
Who told you to haul manure? Tell me. I will pony.
Pig? We don't have pigs here, only rabbits.
Uncle, so you're Yue Heng's father, and he happens to be my husband.
My father places great importance on social status. To get him to agree to let me be with Zhang Wan. I'm afraid we still have a tough battle ahead.
My son is truly blessed. All right, you keep working here. My daughter-in-law and I still have things to talk about.
Ah.
Father, have a seat.
Good daughter-in-law.
Weren't you a beggar? How come your father is a merchant?
I got lost when I was a child. It was only in recent years that my father found me.
I see. Father, if I had known it was you earlier, that dish just now I would have given you a discount.
You two, you look like a perfect match. A match made in heaven.
Really? Maybe he just takes after me.
Oh, right. The biscuits you mentioned earlier. How are they made? Could you tell me about it?
If you're interested, Father, I'll go make a batch for you right now. Then I'll write down the secret recipe for you. Try this.
This is the biscuit that can be carried with the army.
Yes, sir.
Sweet and crispy. It's definitely the best choice right now.
I used white sugar in this batch. If you get tired of the sweet taste, I can add salt instead. Then it becomes a savory biscuit.
As expected of my wonderful daughter-in-law, you've really done a great service this time. By the way, Warner, if Heng ever dares to bully you, you tell your father first thing. I'll stand up for you.
Thank you, Father.
Who's bullying? Who is still up for debate?
Father.
Roshu, you're here? What are you doing here? And doing this menial work?
Father.
How could I be here?
It's all because of that wretch woman. Not only did she steal Heng from me, she's also forcing your daughter to do this rough work. Father, you have to stand up for me.
That country bumpkin again. Even if you didn't say anything, I wouldn't let her off easy. I originally wanted to use public opinion to stir up public outrage in Dasu. Who would have thought a mean woman would solve all the problems? I absolutely will not sit idly by.
So, about that second Prince of Yang, did he actually capture Zhang Wan and the others? Why has it been so long without any news at all?
These past couple of days, I've also heard some rumors about the second prince. They say he's as dumb as a rock. If it weren't for his decent martial skills, they'd never have let him join Yang's campaign.
But even if he's a fool, he's still a prince. He must have killed that wretch Zhang Wan.
Sigh.
Warner, no need to see me off. I'm entrusting Hanger to you.
Sure thing, Dad. Take care on the road.
Go on back now.
That wretch is actually still alive. And now she's cozying up to some old man past his prime. Wretch.
Jiangwan. What a wretch. First she hooked up with the crown prince, and now, without any shame, she's getting intimate with this old man. I mean,
But looking at him, he seems like a wealthy merchant. We can't touch him, but the crown prince and that wretch Zheng Wan, we can't touch either. But this old man...
Hey!
Let's go!
Halt! How dare you? Who blocks our way?
This is the village chief of Qiantang village. Zheng Wan is also from Qiantang village?
Oh, so you're friends with Warner.
Pah! You old geezer. Who's friends with that wretch? We're her enemies.
Enemy?
Oh, what's going on?
Zhang Wan is acting outrageously. You don't know this yet. The man by her side is the crown prince of Dasu. How dare you have an affair with her? You'll both be dunked in a pig cage.
Dunked in a pig cage?
So what do you want?
Hand over all your money. All of it. Hand it over. Or I'll tell the crown prince. Let's see if you and that wretch Zhang Wan have any way out then.
So you're trying to rob me?
You better be smart about this. Hand over the money now and you might keep your head.
I didn't know visiting my own son and daughter-in-law would cost me my head.
What do you mean?
Nuisance. Open your damn eyes and see who this is.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty, spare us! Your Majesty, have mercy!
Your Majesty, have mercy.
Just now, weren't you talking about dunking me in a pig cage?
Ouch! Ouch! Your Majesty! We were ignorant and fearless. If we'd known you were the Emperor, we wouldn't have dared say those things even with 10 lives. Your Majesty, spare us!
It's just, Your Majesty. We only did this because we hate Jiangwan so much. That's why. Your Majesty, have mercy. We'll never dare again, Your Majesty.
Does hating someone give you the right to slander a woman's virtue? To steal her money and threaten her life? For daring to disrespect me and the Crown Princess? Throw them in prison immediately and execute their entire clans.
Execute their entire clans.
Cheers.
Slowly.
Hey, doesn't your father know officials in the court? How about we just hand over the second Prince of Yang to our victory over Yang?
Him? That utterly foolish second prince? He wouldn't be enough to make Yang surrender. We need another plan. Well, what about that idea you mentioned last time? Selling vegetables to the court. How's that going?
Right. See, I told you so. I knew you'd strike it rich. I'll take care of you then.
Take care of me? Mm-hmm. Taking care of me requires a lot of money.
I may not have a lot of money, but I have plenty of love. Open up.
Jiangwan, stop it.
Call me madam. Weren't you ancient folks supposed to take concubines early on? How come you're so innocent?
Innocent? Did I ever say I was innocent? I don't have any concubines. I don't have any other women. There's only you.
Husband of the stronghold, you should know your place. This is my spot.
You're Jiangwan?
Yes.
You're coming with us.
Hello? Father, you wanted to see me?
How dare you? Who do you think you are? To address the master like that?
Hey, Steward Joe. You summoned Warner first thing in the morning. What is this about?
What is this about?
Master, I accuse this vicious woman of selling poison to harm the Dasu army. I now suspect she is a spy from Yang.
Poison?
Yesterday, I was already suspicious. A village woman, how could she have so many wild fruits to grow and sell? Now I know. It's poison brought from Yang.
Steward Joe, you can eat whatever you want, but you can't say whatever you want. Since yesterday, you've been targeting me at every turn, causing trouble for Dasu. Just who is the real spy from Yang?
Ah, Steward Joe. Without solid evidence, do not slander others so casually.
Exactly.
Of course I have evidence. Yesterday, I distributed those poisonous fruits to the servants, and after eating them, they all dropped dead. Miss Zhang, how do you explain this? For my grand plan, poisoning a few lowly servants is an honor for them.
It's easy to explain. You killed them, and then blamed it on me.
I killed them? A dignified crime? A married steward, would I frame an ordinary woman?
Who knows?
You.
Enough. I believe Warner.
Sir, this concerns the security of Dasu. If we let the spy run rampant, Dasu will fall.
Wanner, why don't you tell us where those wild berries came from, so I can send someone to investigate and clear your name?
Well, that's a bit hard to explain. Those things came with me from the modern world when I time traveled here. How am I supposed to explain that?
Sir, I think she is the spy. I think we should send her to the authorities at once.
Although I can't prove where these berries came from, I can prove that they aren't poisonous.
Nonsense.
Why don't you try one yourself and see?
I'm bleeding. I'm going to die from poison. I'll have your entire clan executed.
Steward Joe said to execute her entire clan. How about starting with me? Steward Joe, I wasn't aware when our Yue family started needing you, Steward Joe, to make decisions.
I wouldn't dare.
If he were to be executed along with his entire clan, then wouldn't half the people in our Yue family have to die? Would even I be killed?
That's not what I meant. What I'm saying is, this Miss Jiang, her things really have poisoned someone. I'm doing this for the safety of our Dasu.
I happened to be passing by your house, Steward Joe, and saw someone disposing of the bodies, so I examined them. Jishi.
A black and silver needle was pulled from the victim's throat, while an unchanged needle was inserted into the victim's stomach. This indicates the poison was poured into the victim's mouth after death.
Since the poison wasn't in the stomach, it couldn't have been caused by eating Jiangwan's food.
Even this doesn't prove her things are non-toxic. Even she herself can't explain where this thing came from.
Absurd. This thing has no.
This. Call a doctor quickly.
Quick! This wretch has been exposed. Take him away and beat him to death.
Get a doctor, quick!
Wait.
This? Isn't this chili pepper?
Ah.
It's grown so big.
Pretty, isn't it?
This is called chili pepper. It's quite spicy. It's a seasoning we don't have in Dasu. But I can assure you, this thing is completely non-toxic.
Miss Jiang, I'm truly sorry. I really did accidentally misunderstand you.
Was it an accident or was it deliberate? To hide something?
Oh, come on. Miss Jiang, that's a bit harsh. We have no quarrel. Why would I target you, right?
Who knows what kind of dark secrets you're hiding? Maybe you just can't stand to see Dasu prosper. A spy.
No, sir.
Guards!
Take him away for interrogation.
Yes, sir.
Sir, it's not... I swear on my life, I'm innocent.
Yubai. Tell me, did my father kill that wretch or not?
Don't worry, miss. The Prime Minister holds great power. Killing a country bumpkin like her would be easy.
It's best if she's dead. A nobody like her daring to compete with me for a man? The position of Crown Princess can only be mine. Why are you still doing laundry? Come give me a shoulder rub. I'm exhausted.
What are you talking about? Having so much fun? Do I need to give you more work to do? Chatting on the job again?
You're not dead?
Sounds like you really wanted me dead. What? Done something bad again?
No, of course not.
If you haven't, then get back to work.
What's gotten into you?
What are you muttering about? Think you're so clever. If I see you lay a hand on her again, don't blame me for being ruthless. Get back to work.
Get back to work.
Great news. Great news. The soldiers are carrying biscuits with them. Morale is soaring. Yang is retreating in defeat. The Emperor is overjoyed.
Use your left hand. Lift it gently. Is it heavy? Then? All three's it? Two? Oh. It didn't split.
This firewood is really tough to split.
Nothing's that simple.
You're trying to seduce me.
In broad daylight? These words. Let's talk in the room.
Hey, this Yihong court is open in the middle of the afternoon? Are we just...
Ridiculous. There are still people outside.
Now there are no outsiders.
That wretch isn't here today. As long as Hangaju drinks this special soup, I'm sure to get what I want. Henge, I made the soup myself. Try it.
You made it?
Yes, it's been simmering for hours.
For hours?
Hmm.
Must have used a lot of my firewood. Later, when you go up the mountain, remember to gather some more.
Yes. Hang, this is the day I leave. My only wish is for you to taste the soup I made with my own hands. I'm afraid there won't be another chance. Hang, are you reluctant to see me go?
I was gonna ask when you're leaving.
Well then, Hang, I'll go pack my things first.
So stupid.
I put a full dose of that drug in there. Once I become the crown princess, I will definitely have that wretch cut into 1,000 pieces. Heng. In just a quarter of an hour, Ruoshu will be yours.
A quarter of an hour? Are you that fast?
Don't you know yourself?
Why didn't you drink the drug?
The drug in your soup was heavier than the salt. Anyone with a working sense of smell wouldn't have drunk it.
I thought you were quite fit for farm work. Who knew your head was full of mush? You seduced my man.
You wretch! My father is the Prime Minister. I am a princess. I will have you cut into 1,000 pieces.
Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. I happened to be at the market, and I heard that the current Prime Minister was beheaded by the Emperor. So now you are not a princess. You're just a village girl like me.
How is that possible? You're lying. My father is a war hero.
Who knows? All I heard was the charge was colluding with the enemy.
The Prime Minister treats human life like dirt and is in cahoots with Yang. The Emperor only spared him because of his past achievements.
The Emperor is still too merciful. If I were the Emperor, I would have exterminated his entire clan.
How could this be? Impossible. Hey, what are you doing? Let go of me. Let me go.
Bon voyage.
You rat!
You're just as stupid as that second prince from Yang.
Who?
Young Sungbo. He's been hiding his identity. We have him locked up now. If we hand him over to the court, it'll earn us a huge merit. We can't let him escape.
What do you want?
To let you go. I want you to kill that woman.
Don't worry. I was going to kill her anyway.
See, I told you. She's just as dumb as that second prince from Yang.
Sigh.
Wow. Is this the power of money? It's blinding.
Miss Zhang, the master has informed His Majesty about your matter. His Majesty is overjoyed. All these are your rewards.
Please thank His Majesty for me. Thank His Majesty. They truly have excellent judgment.
His Majesty also said, from now on, all the fruits and vegetables produced by Miss Zhang will be purchased by the palace at the highest price.
Really? Wow.
Your Highness the Crown Prince, His Majesty asks you, when do you plan to bring Miss Zhang back? This act of yours will be exposed sooner or later.
Just wait a little longer.
His Majesty wants you to seize the opportunity. You must not let a good woman like Miss Zhang get away.
Uncle Z, tell His Majesty to rest assured.
Since your Highness has a plan, then I shall say no more. His Majesty wants you to return and see him. I heard that the Yang Kingdom has made new moves.
Second prince.
Hey.
Are you sure? The Dasu prince lives here?
I'm sure.
A crown prince living in such a shabby place, and he's keeping you prisoner with some village woman. How ridiculous.
Marshal, I guarantee you as the princess, the crown prince indeed lives here. If we can capture the crown prince, Dasu will surely surrender. Yuheng, since you insist on protecting Zhangwan, don't blame me for being ruthless.
How dare you say that? If it weren't for your father's exposure, how could our Yang Kingdom suffer defeat after defeat? You just said that extraordinary woman who grows wild fruits and makes cookies is also here.
Yes. Marshal, it's her. Zhangwan, long time no see.
I really don't like seeing you.
Zhangwan, look who escaped.
The peacocks turned green with envy. Joe Roxu, I was going to spare your life out of kindness, but it seems you're not too bright, joining forces with these people. Your father betrayed the country, and you're following in his footsteps.
You wretch! If it weren't for you, would I have ended up like this?
Because of me? Did I force you? You brought this on yourself. Seriously, no Zuo, no die. Why you try?
Stop kicking! Seize her now!
Hey, take this manure attack. Whoa.
Grab her!
Hey, why are you pushing me over here? Just kill her already.
Second prince, this marshal is here. You're in no position to give orders.
Wait, brother, don't underestimate this woman. Kill her, quickly.
Ridiculous. A weak woman has you this scared?
No, wait, she...
So you're the remarkable woman who saved Dasu.
No. I'm your grandma.
A sharp tongue, I like that.
Marshal.
This marshal has suddenly changed his mind. Such a beautiful woman would be ashamed to kill. How about you marry this marshal instead?
Fine. Then I'll marry your grandpa. And become your grandma.
This marshal doesn't like women who are too disobedient.
Zhangwan, at a time like this, stop being so stubborn. Where's Yue Heng? Don't tell me he abandoned you and ran away. Zhangwan, oh Zhangwan, I thought he loved you so much. Turns out it was nothing special.
If you're really that bored, you should eat more rouge and powder to enhance your inner beauty a bit.
Zhangwan, at a time like this, what are you being so arrogant about? Let me tell you, you got my father killed. You won't live either. Now it's your turn.
Oh, and when will it be my turn?
The last one who threatened me with a sword, that turncoat, is already 6 feet under. Greetings, Your Highness, the Crown Prince. Your Highness?
Yeah. Still can't believe it?
You clean up pretty well. You really look the part.
You've been together for so long and you never knew your own husband's true identity. How ridiculous.
So you really are the Crown Prince. No wonder you could gather so many subordinates. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
The situation back then was precarious. I couldn't reveal the truth. But now, I no longer need to hide my identity. That's right. I am indeed the Crown Prince of Dasu, Yue Heng.
So, I've been ordering around the Crown Prince himself. To farm, to water the fields, to do all sorts of menial labor, and even to serve me.
There's more. You even insulted the court right in front of the Emperor, pointed at the Emperor and called him Dad, ordered General Z to shovel manure for you. And also, you made my chief steward. Take out your trash, and even had his father hoe the fields and plant vegetables for you.
This is just
too much. Think about it. You two have been together all this time, and he's been lying to you. He even lied about who he is. In everyday life, what honesty can he offer you? Let me tell you, he's only with you just to secure his throne.
It's just so satisfying.
How is this exactly the same as the plot of being the richest man's wife in the countryside?
Because it's written by the same author.
Zhangwan, aren't you mad?
Why would I be mad? I'm having the time of my life. Well then, I get to order the Crown Prince around. Heaven must really love me.
I get it now. You two let me go on purpose to lure the marshal here and capture us all in one go. Right?
Finally using your brain. You're a useless, dim-witted second prince. But this marshal is actually quite valuable. If I hadn't deliberately let that idiot Joe Roxu, who's as dumb as you, set you free, I wouldn't have this chance.
Wretch. You destroyed my Yang kingdom.
Even if you marry into the royal family, what good will it do? Are you even worthy? Even if you marry him, you'll just be the lowest-ranking concubine.
I'm not worthy of him? Right now at the palace, they're lining up to buy my produce. I'm about to become the richest person in Dasu. I'm more than worthy of him. No question about it. As for concubines, I'll be the one taking them.
Absolutely not. You can only have me.
Then you'd better prove yourself.
Take them away. Get up.
Good, now it's just us. Now I can prove to you that I'm more than enough. Enough?
Yue Heng, now that you've regained your status, does that mean we have to move back to the palace?
No need. Since you love the peace of these mountains, I'll abdicate and live in seclusion with you in these mountains. A life of leisure and comfort.
Could you please not be so lacking in ambition? If you're the crown prince, then be the crown prince. Don't slack off. Abdicate what?
I thought you wouldn't like the crowded palace life.
I don't care what you thought. I care what I think. I finally found myself a crown prince. I'm definitely going to the palace to enjoy the luxurious life. A life where clothes are handed to me and food is served to my mouth.
Hey,
Hurry up and keep up with me, your crown princess.
yes.